The Emperor of Gladness, when memory becomes a reign of joy and pain. Ocean Vuong, a name that resonates deeply with readers who cherish profound literature. From the piercing poetry in Night Sky with exit wounds to the tear-laden prose in On Earth Were Briefly Gorgeous, Vuong has etched pain, love, and identity into contemporary literature. Now, the Emperor of Gladness emerges, a revolutionary return in his artistic journey. But why Emperor? And why does Gladness carry such melancholy? 1. A reign built on memories. Unlike other writers, Ocean Vuong doesn't narrate stories linearly. He weaves fragments of memories like fabrics, intertwining them across pages. In The Emperor of Gladness, the protagonist, a young Vietnamese-American man, confronts his grandmother's dementia, who once nurtured him with fragmented tales of war, escape, and lost youth. As his grandmother begins to forget the world, he realizes he must do the opposite, remember everything. To achieve this, he imagines a world where gladness is the emperor, and all other emotions are loyal courtiers. This isn't a novel driven by a thrilling plot but a journey into the mind, where emotions, memories, and poetry merge into a unique dimension. 2. A love letter to the forgetful. Ocean Vuong once wrote, "What is forgotten sometimes holds us together." The story in The Emperor of Gladness is a gentle, yet haunting whisper to those who are gradually forgetting, grandmothers, mothers, fathers, whose fading memories prompt their descendants to remember. By having the protagonist establish a kingdom of emotional reign, where every dish, song, and embrace becomes a sacred ritual, Vuong grants memories in eternal form, defying time and illness. 3. Poetry in every breath of prose. It's no coincidence that Ocean Vuong is called a poet even when writing prose. The passages in The Emperor of Gladness seem drawn from blood, distilled from the heart. Each sentence carries rhythm, as if the reader hears a soft melody in an empty room. For example, when he writes about his grandmother, "She no longer remembers my name, but still remembers to stroke my hair 3 times before sleep, once for father, once for mother, and once for the grandmother she never met." Or another passage, when the protagonist imagines the emperor's throne, the throne made from lost smiles, the royal seat propped by unfinished diaries, and the royal mouth calls out names of those no longer here. That's Vuong's uniqueness. He doesn't need palaces, wars, or power, just emotions and memories to build an entire kingdom. 4. Subtle yet profound LGBTQ+ themes. As in On Earth Were Briefly Gorgeous, Ocean Vuong never writes about same-sex love as a declaration, but as an evident, gentle truth. The protagonist in The Emperor of Gladness has a fleeting romance with a childhood friend, but there's no dramatic confession, no tragedy, no hatred, just a gentle touch, a fleeting glance, and an unanswered question. If you remembered my name before my grandmother forgot mine, would the world be different? Quote, "It's a silent, poignant, and deeply human love, a hallmark of Ocean Vuong." 5. Why do Americans love this book? Because The Emperor of Gladness speaks for things they dare not say. Americans are living in an era of loss, pandemics, loneliness, generational divides. This book is a gateway to healing, not by moving on, but by being understood. Ocean Vuong shows readers that it's okay if you're not ready to forget. It's okay if you still feel pain when remembering. And it's okay if joy feels like a luxury, because sometimes just being remembered is enough to keep living.